One well-known culture icon is Rosa Parks. She was born on February 4th, 1913 in Tuskegee, Alabama. Early on, she was exposed and aware of the racism going on that she grew up with her two parents, who were ex-slaves and were activists in participating for racial equality. At a young age, she attended segregated schools, but never completed her education. She was forced to drop out and take care of her sick mother and grandmother and got a job in a shirt factory in Montgomery. At the age of 19, she married a man by the name of Raymond Parks. He was a barber and an active member of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. Rosa Parks soon became a part of the same activist group and joined for civil rights activists and joined the Montgomery chapter of the NAACP. In Montgomery, all public transportation was segregated. The buses were separated by a line roughly in the middle of the buses. Blacks were to sit in the back and white passengers were to sit in the front. But on December 1st, 1955, Rosa Parks took a stand. After a long day at work, she sat in the front row where colored people were to sit. She sat in the first row for the colored people. The bus driver soon told and forced her to move to the back. Rosa Parks took a stand and was not going to give up her seat. She was tired of this because she was tired of a long day at work, but she was tired of giving in to the power of the whites that they had over her. She was then arrested in violation of the Chapter 6, Section 11 of the Montgomery City Code. Because of the action that she took, this led to the Montgomery bus boycott. Because of her stubbornness and courage, this led to many African Americans raising their voices about the racial inequality that they faced every day. They then formed the movement, the Montgomery Improvement Association. This led to them having a new leader and a new voice of Martin Luther King Jr. He was elected to be the public civil rights activist for the African Americans. He was just a small town pastor in a Baptist church in Dexter Avenue, but soon became a well-known icon. Because of the action that Rosa Parks took, opened the door to many African Americans fighting for racial equality. Martin Luther King Jr. took the public role and fought for the equal rights of all African Americans. They succeeded in doing just that. They were no longer segregated public transportation or segregated restaurants or drinking fountains. As of today, African Americans have the same equal rights as whites. We now recognize the month as February as Black History Month, and we now have a black president. Because of the courage of one woman who stood up to the inequality, this one small action opened up the gates to many African Americans to fight for the racial equality.